check this out. Look at the style on that race. Oh wait, no, that's just...
Is that an RTR?
There's a lot of like, look at that. It's just freaking funny. Okay, there's a lot of horse-drawn carriages here. They just, you know, they're living a different lifestyle. Anyways, so I just pulled up to inTech trailers. And see that black one? Pretty sure that's ours. Can't be 100% sure, but it looks pretty close to what we ordered. We have a 10 o'clock appointment to pick up, and we're here, so we're gonna park and then see if we can be a little bit early. We're like 15 minutes early. Oh my gosh, let's cruise by that trailer really slow. That is mine. I can tell by the ladder attachment on the outside. Oh my God, that thing is nice. This is like the coolest purchase ever.
It's really nice.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Tinted windows. Class.
Oh my gosh, this is cool. That is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, I gotta go, guys, but we'll film inside it, and I think we get a plant tour of inTech, so we're gonna go do that. I'll film some of it, but this is really exciting. It's almost like getting a Supra, but it's a trailer.
It's like the shoebox the Supra comes in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like, this is what protects the Supra. Pretty amazing. This is probably a trailer I'll keep for like 15 years.
Let's go pick up your
okay
box.
I gotta go. All right guys, we're inside the plant. We can't film that much because there's some Amish people, they don't want to be filmed. They're hard workers, they just don't want to be filmed. So really cool stuff going on. You can see welding and a lot of aluminum stuff happening here, but gotta be quick. And this is where they build the structure for the inside, and then after that goes over to the next building, but there's a bunch of workers in that building, so I'm not going to be able to show you, but at least you get this quick little glimpse of behind the scenes of how they're being built. Here's some of the interior stuff where they built. It's one of the steps. There's many different steps that we went through, different parts of the plant, but there's a lot of people, so we didn't get to show you all the like different steps. But here's kind of like the finishing room, and they'll build back here. They're building like some wheel well boxes, and the room behind us is where they were cutting the sheet metal, and that's big rolls, like 3,500 pound rolls, and lots of cool stuff happening. Okay. Guys, what do you think Turbo will think about the trailer? Renee just wanted to talk a little bit more about how long we were like going back and forth with inTech on 3D CAD drawings and like little tiny changes, because it's like a custom built home kind of. You're just back and forth on like...
Actually RPM though,
RPM.
You don't work directly with
you can't
inTech.
work directly with inTech.
We spent a good like 2.5 months, don't you think, actually planning out the trailer and customizing it that much. And going back and forth with revisions, like you said, and it's the coolest thing to like see all of our ideas come to life in their 3D CADs.
And it's exactly what like the CAD said it would be. It's really cool. inTech builds a really nice trailer.
Some of you have like left comments and kind of pointed out that sometimes we're perfectionists. It's a good and bad thing, but both of us are like, there's no way that they can get all of those details and everything will turn out how we had like planned. Like there's gonna be something
perfect.
And oh yeah, so that's what I meant to say. 2.5 months of planning, revisions, and going through all of that, and then they built it in 1 month.
I
it was like right through the holidays.
Literally so. 1 month or even like 2 days less than a month. And I'm like, how is this possible? Come to find out, there's a bunch of really cool Amish people building it. And so they don't have distractions like cell phones or internet or whatever. They just show up, build stuff, and leave. Yeah, those guys are cool. I got to meet some of them. They didn't want to film like we told you before. Guys, we're in lockdown. It's real serious here. So serious I even put a hoodie on. There's a hood up on my hoodie. It's raining. It's been raining. Oh, Renee doesn't want me to get wet. Yeah, because you can get sick nowadays.
Hey, where you go? What's happening?
There's a trailer.
It's happening.
There's a trailer.
Finally!
Oh my God.
We tried to get this trailer like a month ago. It didn't work out. And then you'll find out why the trailer did not get here. I'll tell you guys. But he claims that he was on the driver that we hired to bring it here. Claims he was on St. Gertrude, which is the street out there. So we want to see it. Where are you, guy? His name's Alan. We'll see Alan shortly. There it is, folks. Can he back it in, or does he need me to back it in? Yeah. All right, I gotta go help this guy, but I'll tell you guys about the trailer in a sec. Oh my gosh, that's a cool trailer.
So we spent all that time planning, and then on the way back from picking up the trailer in Indiana, about halfway through coming back to the shop in Texas, the wind caught the trailer.
The wind blew the trailer out of the goose. First it tried to roll the truck and trailer and like fight with it, and then it's just kind of gonna do its own thing, and it disconnected and then caught the goose on the the bed rail, just crushed in the bed rail of the truck, and then came to a stop. It seems worse than it really was, but there was no one around, so that's a positive. Nothing in the trailer, that's a positive. No race car got ruined, like all these things, but that was the point where you're like, okay, this is bigger than I am, I want to give up. And then just like, I don't know, it was like an unreal like thing that happened. And then Renee's like, no, we have insurance, we're gonna fix it. I'm like, I don't want a trailer that's been down. Like, trailers don't go on their side. Trailers ride on their wheels, and no one repairs trailers. They're not like a car, you know? So anyways, they did repair it. It looks really perfect. I'm sure there's something off a little bit, who knows, but they did a good job.
Got here just in time.
Just in time for Long Beach. We would need to wrap it like this week and load all our stuff in it. Boom, we'd be at Long Beach, but there's no Long Beach. So we really don't have any words for it. We don't know what to think.
One thing, tough lesson learned, was that this was like the one and only time we would have ever brought the trailer out without
anything
a full
in
load
it
or anything like that. And it being a
Winter.
lighter trailer, aluminum.
And it's winter, and there's weather that we haven't. I guess there could be weather in the summer, but every time we've driven, because like I've driven the country, you know, a bunch. I have like over probably 200,000 miles of cross-country towing. Never was it empty, and never was it windy, and the wind wasn't like there. It was like we're going, and all of a sudden the wind starts, and it like, so it wasn't like a pre-warning, like, hey, be careful. It was just,
it happened
kind of sucked.
Groom, Texas, and the trailer was able to be trailered to a lot nearby, and I wasn't there, but apparently it was full of other trailers,
full of
and
other down
campers
trailers,
that had,
and they're like, yeah, this happens all the time here. And I'm like, God, great, thanks Texas. K&K Insurance was great. They took it back to inTech. inTech fixed it in literally 3 days. It's just kind of crazy. They have a lot of Amish people working there, and those guys know these trailers. Don't have any wiring in their house, but they do wire trailers, so they're pretty cool. So it's fixed. Truck's not fixed yet. It'll be fixed soon.
Two things, like, be careful when you're trailering
empty loads,
and just get the insurance, guys. New
oh
trailer
yeah,
or
get
not,
the insurance.
like, it's
man, it pays off.
It's easy to like downplay that part, but you know, there's always a chance that anything can happen. So yeah, it's worth it.
Alright guys, this is like the little like chill out room with a bench, table right there. Hooks onto these cool little things on the floor. Then you can put it away. We can have serious meetings in here, or just hang out and take a nap. This is when we're traveling. Renee and I can sleep. We'll put a mattress in there instead of like pulling over and sleeping in the truck. sleep in there. Oh yeah, there's a light in here. Pretty cool. Little cabinets for some stuff. We could put a TV on that wall.
We were contemplating what kind of setup we wanted for a while. There's like toter homes, there's stackers, all sorts of different setups, and we decided, like, we kind of gave up having a 2-car capability, but it's probably better for towing anyway. But then we came across like one of inTech's trailers that was just designed for snowmobiles, and they had this little area set up because they had a furnace, and we kind of modeled our layout and design around that, and inTech was really great about customizing everything for us. We have quite the production there, huh?
Yeah. Cummins, a quiet diesel generator right down here. I'd say it's not so quiet. I'll show you here in a second. It's quiet, but you can definitely hear it. So we got that. There's a little microwave if you need it. Lots of cabinets in here for random stuff. I showed them the bench seat. I did that. Then in here, there's a compressor in here, which is something we never really had at the track either. So that's pretty cool. And there's a couple of spots on the trailer that have the air outlet. There's one inside, and then I think there's 1 or 2 outside. There's a plug in here for our radios to get charged, and we'll make a little bracket that holds the radio charger in there. Then we have these kind of attached in many areas on the trailer, so we can use all the space to hold things around. This is where the awning rack is. I have to do the tire rack setup up there. Haven't figured that out 100% yet here and there, because they wanted to make an aluminum one, and I was like, it's drifting, we have a lot of rims and tires, probably like 500 pounds minimum it needs to hold, and they're like, I don't know about that. I said I'll do it myself, so we'll do that. Tire racks aren't made to hold that many rims and tires, yeah. Jack pouch right there. Once again, bunch of storage here where we can like ratchet strap things to the wall. Also, there's those air track lines, they're called air track lines up there. We can probably just like hang body panels up out of the way where the car rolls under. You got to use every bit of space in a race trailer, so we will. There's 3 spare tire spots. One will have a spare tire, one will have nitrous bottles, one will have maybe chairs, I don't know. This is where the mother nitrous bottle would go, the big giant one. We can refill the other ones. Still can hang stuff on these grid walls. That is the compressor, yeah. So lots of cool stuff, and there's lights where you can see, and there'll be an awning outside that connects to the side of it. A lot of cool stuff. We're just gonna have to load it up and see when the season starts. It's a weird time in our lives, everyone. I wasn't able to go back and get it, so we had it delivered by this guy named Alan, but this side has been replaced, but it looks new still. I'm sure underlying there's a little bit of damage, but it is what it is. Like, I can't see any. You guys probably can't see any. I'm sure it's there a little bit. It looks like a new trailer still, so we're pretty excited. It's really cool to have it. Hopefully we get to use it a lot in the next like 5-10 years of racing, but as of right now, everything is an unknown. Okay. Thanks, Alan. Yeah, we're thankful, and then now hopefully we get to use it. Hopefully the future is brighter than we all think it seems as of right now, because we're in the middle of like week 1 of lockdown in California. Luckily we've locked ourselves down at the shop and we're able to do some work, but this is a weird time, guys, so stay positive. We've all gone through worse things in our life, I'm sure of it, so, and if you haven't, this might be your worst. Just think about the good things. So there's got to be like pros and cons. There's got to be some pros. There's got to be something good that you can be thankful for. Maybe just narrow down to the day. Don't think about like next week, last week. For the day, be thankful for one thing. So we do that all the time. You could even break it down into like the morning. Be thankful for something in the morning or something. All right, hope you guys enjoy that. Stay positive. Talk to you guys soon. We'll try and entertain you if we can. See you guys.